Opening day here in the Piggy Bank Power League. We've got game number 1 of the season. King Boo Bombers versus the Piss Missiles, newly rebranded in their home stadium. On the mound today, Ray Push-Ups for the Bombers, one of the only S-rated players in the entire league. Hank Barnstormer on the bump for the Piss Missiles. One player of note in this matchup, Ding Benjamin, formerly the captain of the Bombers, left the team in the offseason and joined the Piss Missiles. We apologize in advance. These teams are basically wearing matching jerseys. Away we go. First pitch of the season is a ball outside. And Donald Buckley's going to fight one off here. 1-1. And an easy ground out to wouldn't you know it, Ding Benjamin for out number 1. Next up here, we've got a little bit of a double coming in. Bottom of the second from the Piss Missiles. Slides in there, makes it in safe. Easy peasy. That'll bring up Zane McCarty. Ray Push-Ups looking to get out of a little bit of trouble here with the leadoff double. Great play from Donald Buckley. Elects to go to third. No play at first. That's going to bring up a sacrifice bunt. No play at second. They do get him at first, though, but that will be a sacrifice bunt. 1-0. Piss Missiles go ahead and take the lead here. Kylie Bradford is going to absolutely smoke one right field fence, and it is gone. 3-0. Kylie Bradford, one of the better power hitters in the league here. Pardon me, 2-1. Misspoke. Wrong team. Almost like it's difficult to tell them apart when they're both wearing white. Donald Buckley, great play. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Excellent. 2-1 in favor of the Bombers here through 4 innings. And that is going to bring us to a couple defensive substitutions here. Porter House now catching, and Grady Jacobs on the mound. Grady Jacobs, an incredible reliever here. He's got 2 on and 1 out, trying to get out of some mess in the top of the 8th here. 7 1/3 innings pitched for both starters today, and that's going to be a flyout. No way to advance the runners there. Next man up gets a soft grounder, knocks it down, gets it over to first, out of the issue. Great work from Grady Jacobs to get out of some trouble there. That's going to bring up Ding Benjamin here in the bottom of the 8th. Same situation. Starter yanked after 7 1/3. 2 on, 1 out. Ding Benjamin up to bat. Can he tie the game up for his team? He cannot. He, in fact, rolls into a double play. Easiest double play of the second baseman's life. And that is going to take us to the top of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, pardon me. King Boo Bombers maintain the 2-1 lead. Last batter of the game. 1-1 count to him. And that's going to be a soft pop-up. Lots of space out there. Webb Russo fields it. First game of the season goes to the King Boo Bombers. Let's take a look at the after-game stats here. That is going to show us, for every game that we watch here, the box score, the stats for the pitchers, the stats for the hitters, and the top 3 players of the game. Nothing too crazy here. A bit of a pitcher's duel, 2-1 ending, and Ray Push-Ups with 7 1/3, only 1 earned run on 6 hits, 8 strikeouts to Hank Barnstormer's 6. And that is a great performance from Ray Push-Ups. Exactly what you need from one of the best pitchers in the league, if not the best pitcher in the league. And he's going to take away the game MVP. Kylie Bradford with a 2-run homer gets second place. Hank Barnstormer with a similarly admirable 7 1/3 innings pitched, but 2 earned runs is going to knock him down to third. Next up on the docket, we've got the New Jersey Hustlers versus the Stingers. After winning the regular season best record, the New Jersey Hustlers took the 1 seed and lost in the first round in the playoffs. Stingers, similarly, 2nd seed, lost in the first round of the playoffs. However, the Hustlers lost a lot of talent and the Stingers added some. Let's see how that plays out here. First things first is Carter Murillo with a 409-foot bomb to right center field, and that's going to make it 1-0 Hustlers. We jump over to the bottom of the first here. 2 on, nobody out. A soft grounder is going to cash a run in. That'll make it 1-1. Minimal damage there, though, after that, and we end up with a double here. Gapper from the Hustlers. That's going to score nobody. Second and third, nobody out, though. Next man up Another gap to the opposite side. It's going to get past the center fielder, and that will score both of them. That's going to make it 3-1 for the Hustlers here. Next up, who do we have on first base if not the pitcher? And that is going to roll all the way. Right fielder can't make the play. Jalen Fry up. And the pitcher is running. He's hustling. He's going. And he's in. A slow roller all the way to the warning track scores the pitcher from first base. And that's 4-1 Hustlers. But now we've got some trouble in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, but the Stingers cash one in. It's 4-2. Comebacker right up the middle. It's going to make it 4-3. Will the runner advance? No. First and second. 2 outs still. A little bit of a 2-out rally. And that'll be the end of that. Well, it'll take us to the top of the 8th. Betwixt Valencia ranges over. Oh, what a play. Incredible stuff. And that will bring us to the bottom of the 9th. 4-3 with the runners on second and third. 1 out. That's going to get 1 in for sure. McGregor throws it in, and they're going to get walked off. The Stingers are going to take this one. Dexter Curley, the closer for the Hustlers, pitched, I believe, 1 2/3 and got himself into some trouble and just got hung out to dry. A new pitcher comes in and is not able to do it. 2 1/3 actually for Dexter Curley. Way too long for a reliever in this kind of environment. And Omari Walton, only 4 2/3 pitch, but will come away with the MVP. That's going to take us to the Legends versus the Dingers. The RNG Legends, a little bit of a rebrand here, looking at some wizardry, some magic. One of the best pitching teams in the entire league, no questions asked, and that is going to lead to hopefully some run prevention on their end. Infield fly here in the bottom of the 2nd, followed by a double play, and that is going to get everybody out. First and second, nobody out, and they can't cash anything in there, but we jump ahead to the bottom of the 4th here, and Raylan Moyer is going to just hit a wall scraper and get out of the park. 2-run shot, 379 feet. That's going to make it 2-0 to the Nice Steak Dingers. Bottom of the 5th here, Shark Sharp, captain of the Dingers, comes up. He hits a skying shot, doesn't quite make it. Johnny Fowler grabs it at the wall. That one's going to make it, though. Holy moly. Absolutely smoked in the bottom of the 7th. Jackson McForsham hit that, I think, 900 feet. 461 is what the nerds in the back with the computers say, but I believe it was more like 900 feet. Shark Sharp gonna jump one just over the second baseman. Will it cash in the runner? He's going from second, and he's out. Ambitious run from second base, and the runner gets thrown out at home. That's going to bring up Chance Shannon, who has first and second with 2 outs now. Could have been bases loaded with 1 out, but alas, he is going to hit a gapper, double to the wall, and score at least 1 here. We're sending another. Will we make the same mistake again? No, we will not. Shark Sharp will score. It's 5-0 there from Chance Shannon. Pirio Chirio, exact same ball. Gets over the second baseman's head, and plenty of time to score the run here. That'll make it 6-0. First and second again with 2 outs. Right to the center fielder. Are they going to challenge him again? They are going to challenge him again. And he's going to be out. 2 outfield assists from the center fielder, Rowan Kennedy, in 1 inning. You never see that. Rowan Kennedy, the hero of center field, is going to go ahead and hit a leadoff homer in the top of the 9th here. But that is only going to cut the lead 6-1. Last chance here, and it's going to be a lazy fly ball to right field. All the time in the world to collect that one. And the Nice Steak Dingers are going to pick this one up 6-1. Big performance from the starting pitcher, Jules Canto, today. 7 innings scoreless for him. And you'd got to think he's going to be up in the top 3. 7 hits, 8 strikeouts, no runs allowed. And there he is, MVP of the game. Chance Shannon and Raylan Moyer also hit some home runs today. Cashed some RBIs, so that is going to get them on the leaderboard as well. Game number 4 on the day is the Blasters versus the Wayfire Dragons. Couple rebranded teams here as we finalize the roster for the Piggy Bank Power League. And that's going to be a deep shot to the right center field corner, and that is gone. Kane Marquez with the solo home run in the bottom of the 1st. 398 feet, gets out of there in a hurry. 1-0 to the Dragons. That'll jump us to the top of the second. Jasper Albright leading off, and he has a little bit of a home run of his own. Dead center field. That's way gone. Jasper Albright, one of the best hitters in the entire league. Just an absolute specimen of a baseball player. And he's going to tie this game up 1-1 in the top of the second. Bottom of the third now. We have an absolute smoke show off the bat. Cranked. Is it gone? Nope. Actually a single. Hehe. Not gone. Haha. Nothing doing there. Bottom of the fourth here. Bianca Lucas is going to single just past the reach of the second baseman, and that'll be 2-1 to the Dragons. Jumping forward to the bottom of the fifth here, and we got Sean Fan with a runner on. Sends one. Second deck. Left center field. That's got to be 450 easy. 455. 450 easy might have been a stretch, but Sean Fan smokes that ball, and that'll make it 5-1 to the Wayfire Dragons. But Blaster's not out of it yet. Jasper Albright, Poke Barber here with the home run. 5-2 in the top of the sixth. Do the Blasters have more to say in this game, or is 5-2 as close as it's going to get? Smoked. That is going to be gone. Right center field, and who wouldn't you know it? It's Jasper Albright yet again. Who else? 5-4. His second home run of the day, third RBI of the day, and we're only in the first game of the season. But damage isn't over yet. A slow grounder from Enrique Smile is going to get down the third base line and score a runner from second. Tie game. And that'll bring up Veritable Kelly. The very next pitch in this sequence comes from Doyle Butterman, and Veritable Kelly is on it. He's going to smack that. It's going to roll all the way. Oh, can't quite pick it up. Bianca Lucas, trouble fielding, and that's going to get the runner scored all the way from first. 6-5. The Blasters have turned this game on their head. The very next pitch is a Timothy Plow home run. 3 pitches and 5 runs scored. Incredible. 354 to the short porch and left. It's a little bit of a big wall, though. You got to put some muscle into it. That'll bring us to the bottom of the seventh. Jar Pickle bounces off the wall, but it's gone? In what universe? We've talked with the rules board of the Piggy Bank Power League. Everybody thought, that should be a ground rule double, but no. According to the rules of the game, that is a home run. And let's not skip over the fact that was a 106-mile-an-hour fastball for a strikeout, by the way. Just wanted to drop that one in there. Holy moly. Timothy Plow with another home run. That is going to make it 9-6. In the top of the ninth, the Blasters just trying to maintain their lead. And Eugene Randolph hits one deep, and it's not quite gone. It looks like it's over the yellow line, but it stays in. It is going to score a run, though, and that'll make it 10-6 as we go to the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs here, 2 on, but easy roller to the second baseman, and that is going to be the Blasters win, 10-6. 29 hits combined from the two teams. Watched an absolute home run derby. Little bit of participation from everybody. Some people went over today, but a lot of people had a lot of hits. Doyle Butterman tagged with the loss and a 40.5 ERA. Not what you want to see, but obviously you're going to see Timothy Plow and Jasper Albright on the top of the leaderboard for the MVP there. Bringing us to the Ball Hogs and the Crown Princes. Not a lot of action in this one. We jump straight to the top of the fourth. Good teamwork there. First baseman knocks it down. Second baseman grabs it and gets the out. And then, same situation, but no, he throws it into the dugout. Runner's already on third, so he's going to go ahead and score. Incredible error, almost a web jam, turns into a disaster, and it's 1-0 to the Crown Princes. Oh, center fielder lays out but can't quite make it, and that is going to score a run here for the Hogs. It's going to tie it up. RBI double there from Luke Nickerson. And that is just absolutely smoked by Neville Heaves. Runner on third is just watching it go. That is gone. Dead center field. It's 3-1 Ball Hogs. 452. You love to see a home run get absolutely smoked. Bottom of the fifth. 2 on, nobody out. We have a strikeout. And then easy fly ball. Center fielder has it. Everybody, he's got it. 2 down. And another strikeout. The pitcher gets out of trouble there. 2 on, nobody out, and they're out of it. Next, we got a little bit of a piss missile. Fernandez shoots one to the right field wall, just sneaks over 385 there to right over the right fielder's head, and that's going to make it 3-2. Death Row Edwards here smokes one, and it's going to sneak over the center field wall. That is going to be a leadoff home run to tie the game from Death Row Edwards. Bottom of the 7th inning here, we got ourselves a 3-3 ball game. Jumping ahead to the top of the 8th, bases loaded, nobody out, but that's a strikeout. Next man up, that's a strikeout. Next man up, can they get anything? Soft grounder, easiest play of Christina Weaver's life. Bang, Noble Tiger for the Crown Princes. Pardon me for the Ball Hogs, they cannot cash in, but in the top of the 10th, they can. That is going to be a single to left field wall, but it is going to score the runner from second. Montgomery Mealy scores bottom of the 10th here. We got a runner on first, but the ground ball to the shortstop is going to end the game. Ball Hogs win in extra innings. Very exciting game here. A lot of action towards the late half of the game once the runs started scoring, but Neville Peeves just put the team on his back. 4 for 5, and he hit that home run. And that'll bring us to the last game of the week, the Scrimps versus Drink and Drive. Sunday night baseball here in the Piggy Bank Power League. Drink and Drive lose their fan-favorite captain, Trev Mephisto, but can they still put together a good team performance here? In the top of the 2nd, they're testing the arm of the center fielder, and he's going to score, and the runner's going to advance. Great base running there from the Scrimps, and that'll make it 1-0. Ooh, Blaze Frazier ranges over. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Great play. Keeps the runner off. Yannick Manning electing to let the run score there. And that's going to be 2-1 Scrimps as we are in the bottom of the 5th here. Cash one in there. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. It's 2-2 for Drink and Drive here at the bottom of the 5th. And the infield's playing in to try to prevent the run, and it just sneaks past the shortstop. 3-2. The runners are cornered here for Blaze Frazier, and what does he do? He smokes it just over the wall, and that is going to be gone. Blaze Frazier, 3-run home run, makes it 6-2, and life comes at you fast when you are the Sacktown Scrimps. Look at that. Damage still not done yet. Callie Klein wants to get involved. The bases have been cleared. She's up next, and she says, give me one more. 7-2. Sacktown Scrimps getting absolutely mauled here in the bottom of the 5th. Getting a crooked number put up on them. That's going to make it 7-2. Top of the 9th, bases are loaded. And that's going to be an RBI single. They're trying to score the runner from second as well, and they will score the runner from second as well. It's 7-4, but that's all the damage the Scrimps could do. Ball game finishes up 7-4. Drink and Drive are the winners. Great game there. A little bit of a pitcher's duel if not for the bottom of the 5th inning where 6 runs were scored. Dragoon Bowers with a good 5 innings. Tommy Carter, 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Blaze Frazier, 3-run home run. Lots of power there. And that is going to be the wrap-up for our games. Opening day of the Piggy Bank Power League. All right, everybody. And that is going to bring us to the end of Week 1 of the Piggy Bank Power League. Jumping into the standings here, we'll see the Dingers, Blasters, Drink and Drive, Stingers, Ball Hogs, and Bombers all came away with wins this week. Obviously, the remaining teams lost. Everybody's played. Worst run difference is actually only 5. Kind of surprising. You sometimes see some blowouts in these games. They do happen. We did have 3 individual games decided by 1 run. That's pretty crazy. A lot of close games here at the beginning of Season 2 of the Piggy Bank Power League. Go ahead and jump into the league leaders here. Top 10 for the regular season so far. Obviously, this doesn't mean much, but currently the best players in the league are all mostly pitchers because they have not had enough time to get properly shelled by the insanely good batters in this league. Jules Canto, the only starter to not give up any runs today, did go 7 scoreless with 8 Ks. Best hitter on the list is Neville Heaves, did have a 4 for 5 day for the Hogs, 1,400 slug, 2,200 OPS, and a home run, 2 RBIs. Obviously, that is going to come down over the course of the season, unless it doesn't. Maybe he just has a 2,200 OPS. Maybe he's the GOAT. Next slate of games here, if we jump into the schedule, we are going to be looking at King Boo Bombers versus the Nice Steak Dingers, Ball Hogs versus RNG Legends, Blasters versus Stingers, Scrimps versus Piss Missiles, Wayfire Dragons versus Crown Princes, and a good game to watch here, Drink and Drive versus the New Jersey Hustlers. Something to look forward to in week 2 for the Piggy Bank Power League. This has been opening day. Hope everybody had a good time. We will be checking in every week from the primetime games, as well as giving some summaries of the games that we do not watch and getting a good coverage of the entire league, keeping up to date on everybody's stats, who the best players in the leagues are, what the standings are, so everybody knows what is going on and when. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We will see you all next week in the Piggy Bank Power League.